was going to talk about. And so this is the second act. In the second act, I wanted very shadowy, very spotty. I used an array of 19 degrees, 14 degrees, 5 degrees, coming from all sorts of different places, because I wanted to create that story. I wanted the lights, I wanted my source force, and my source force to create the silhouettes and the images, but then I wanted my Fresnels and my birdies to create all these human beings that you don't want to talk to. And then I wanted my LED lights to become the solitude side of it, but because they can move, then the ever-changing solitude that you feel at any given point of your life. So that's what I started playing with. And so all the shadows you start seeing in the back, and I wanted really beams. I don't use smoke, for those who know me. I don't. I like the beam. I like to see the beam coming and doing stuff. And yeah, I did a lot of that. I wanted to play with lots of backlight and people going, oh, I can't really see it. And I like that idea of you can't really see the people's faces all the time, and you can start playing around with them. This is when I started playing with those things. I created an entire labyrinth because I thought, wouldn't it be cool to have a labyrinth where people, instead of projecting it, I'm gonna have 6 guys scrolling slowly. And I gave all of them, they all had in ears. And I kept them going, you're moving too fast, you're moving too slow, faster, slower. And it gave it an ambient, it gave it a character for you to understand that he was going through that process alone, that he was in that forest of solitude. This is the original drawing that I did of a sketch for the costume of the dancers. Now, as you can see in the middle, there's a little dot. That dot is actually a light, because, and Fernando almost gave me the choreographer. I said, I don't want people to be looking at the choreography. I want them to look at the choreography of the light. And that's my sketch, and that's what it looked like. At a certain point, everyone, and it was a lovely place to be. I was watching everyone in the audience, and they were going, yeah, and all of a sudden, thing went, dum, 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 and that hit, which I had written, all the lights go off, and all these LEDs come out of people, and it was just, it took everyone by surprise, and I was like, yes, I got you. Now you know what I'm trying to do. And this is a dress that was my original concept. And when I did it, I originally did it on a little piece of notebook, and I went like that. I want to do that. And a friend of mine said, I hate you. No, you're going to be able to do that. And then I did that. And he told me a really bad word when I did that, because he knew that that had been planned for 4.5 years. That was my complete concept here. I used the soprano as the voice of my mother. My mother first not being really there. Not because she didn't want to, but because I'm a kid and I don't want her there. And then her coming back into telling me, oh, it's going to be really, really bad, which is what moms do, Son, it's going to be really bad. You need to go through that, but you really need to go through it, but it's going to be really bad, but I'm here to catch you. And that was the catharsis moment. That's when finally the dancer kind of gives up, and all the devils and everyone just kind of goes back and says, okay, I take care of you. I'm going to sing you a lullaby.